Here's a big question. Is Google spying on you? Turns out the web browser Chrome is installed with a so-called black box of code that allows the computer to hear everything you're saying.
Wow. CNET senior editor Jeff Bakalar is here to talk about this. So, Jeff, explain what the software is and how it works and why do we have it on our computers?
So everybody calm down. The paranoia sets in real easily whenever you hear about
Especially
Google.
if you live in Colorado.
For sure, of course. And all this big brother talk about Chrome and whatnot. So here's the deal. When Chrome gets installed to your computer, it is embedded with this voice detection technology that triggers when you say, OK, Google. And only certain sort of setups work with it. By default, it's not activated. So it's really not going to be turned on just because it's installed on your computer.
Oh, so you have to go turn it on.
Right. And you can opt out or in depending on what you'd like to do. Don't forget, every Apple iPhone has Siri with the voice detection. It's the same sort of technology. So it's not like there's this constantly monitoring software in your browser and not your phone. If anything, your phone, which is always on you, is way more of a sort of potential threat.
So if it's on, who's listening and what are they going to do with this
So again,
information?
it's not like some shadowy character in a room somewhere. It's
Cigarette-smoking man.
Right, yeah, he's just sort of like, oh, what's Jeff up to today? It's more a case of, it's just sort of always monitoring, listening for that trigger phrase to be uttered, and then we'll say, we'll work with search, detection, whatever sort of service you want to use will get activated by using that phrase. So you don't really have to worry about that necessarily. Like I said, it's not activated from the get-go, and the sort of fallout that this resulted from was a program called Chromium, which is the open source version of Google Chrome, which isn't necessarily a Google-supported product. It's just sort of the raw browser that people put out there. So there's a little sort of misinformation about what exactly is monitoring you. I think if you are vigilant and check your settings and make sure voice assistant search is deactivated, you don't necessarily have anything to worry about. I mean, this is all after you've given Google all of your information anyway.
They know when you were born, what your passwords are.
Right?
Exactly.
They know more about you than the government.
All right. Well, we also had Google's response up there.